Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes himself an effective outlet. He basically can become a number 10, and he can produce some delicious little dinks over the top of any opposition defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Eze. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Eze. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Eze. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read. Saka. And he's in on goal. Oh, sweet feet.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Saliba. Osimhen with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Eze. Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cherki.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Bellingham finding himself in space. Shot, surely! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Saka. João Cancelo. Tries to think it through. Eze. Konate. That's a good ball out wide. That's a look and place it forward. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Very nicely done. Oh, he's played it. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through there. Nicely shaped ball. Eze in acres of space out wide. The pass is intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Place it in low. Cherki.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. Now he's off and running. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we can he finish? He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good ball, good take. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eze. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 24, Bukayo Saka. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 17, Eze. Number 10, Rafael Leao.
Guirassy.
Number 5,
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test.
It's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
substitutions taking place.
And it's Tchouaméni. Threads one in. Bullish header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now this could be a chance. It's a good-looking delivery. Kobel deals with that nice and simple.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Balde. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Fermin. Couldn't squeeze it through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Kashima Antlers clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Goes forward, Guirassy chasing after it. De Jong. And it's Tchouaméni. Space for him to turn and look. That's tidy. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution in progress.
Kashima Antlers have their second corner now. Kubo with the short one. Kubo stood up well to him there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Guirassy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Kashima Antlers really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Guirassy! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And it's Kubo. Real chance! It's anyone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a sweeping cross. Can he finish? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Rafael Leao! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. João Cancelo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Good read, needed to be. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Saliba gets a foot in here. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That's tidy. Cross from Cancelo. Oh, important interception. Osimhen, nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Threads one in. Adeyemi moves wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Bellingham. João Cancelo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good-looking ball. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post. Oh, good effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Dembele going forward, and he welcomes it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vinicius Junior shifted it to the flank. Drills one in. And that was very necessary. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Kashima Antlers are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tchouameni. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Bellingham. Cherki. Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves. Oh, he's bustling through here. Played with finesse. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. 5 minutes till the break. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Kashima Antlers really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Bellingham. And Adeyemi. Great defending, strong and determined. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, they could be caught out here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Tries a shot! Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. João Cancelo gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couldn't squeeze it through. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Dembele. under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Balde. That's a good run down the left.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adeyemi. Chance for a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Adeyemi clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
10, Rafael
So, Jim,
Leão.
what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Number 23.
Knocks it into space. Saint-Maximin. And he's escaped his man. Oh, he's having a go!
Number 20.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Number
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is expertly dealt with.
Number 17.
And it's been hooked away.
Eze. Substitution.
De Jong. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Manchester United have opted to make another change here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Saint-Maximin.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Takes a shot! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Eze. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Hakimi. Eze. Fernandes. And he was alert to it. Kluivert. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That's good play. Just 5 minutes left. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to belt it away. Guirassy. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Traumeri. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Guirassy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot!
There will be one
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, the moment...
And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter. I don't think he'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shot.
There's the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And Kashima Antlers take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Corbel clears. And it's Mendes. Lofted it. Impressive jump. And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Dembele wants to run onto this. Now there's the clearance. João Cancelo. De Jong. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele. Saliba wins the duel this time. Oh, it's Dembele. Look at the space here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rafael Leao. Adeyemi. Rafael Leao, he is onto this, and he's definitely... Oh, shooting chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Cherki. Oh, there's a probing ball. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tchouaméni. Now Saliba chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Osimhen. Cherki has found the net here, of course. Dembele! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 3 minutes
Neves.
added time.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
This is Dembele. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Manchester United leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Back on the way then. Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Now it's Osimhen. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And a chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Cherki, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherki, and he was quick to react. De Jong, João Cancelo. Dembele being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Showing good feet. And it's De Jong. Tchouaméni. Shot could be on. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number
Cherki
10,
taking charge of the dead ball.
Leão.
So
Number
a
9,
genuine chance to increase the
Cristiano
lead.
Ronaldo. Number 27, Adeyemi. Number 17, Eze.
Odegaard.
Number 13,
Shot a
Frenkie
goal!
de Jong. Number
That is a
4,
super hit, but it was always just off target.
coming
Well,
on
it was
the
a
field,
confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Number 8, Serhou Guirassy. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 22, Justin Kluivert.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
11,
wondering what the best time is for their
Number
next substitution.
20, Vinicius Junior.
Pedri.
Substitution.
Odegaard. And it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Kluivert. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Guirassy. Big chance! And that's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kashima Antlers cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That'll be a throw. Nuno Mendes. And here's Eze. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses. Terrific effort! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Tchouaméni. Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Guirassy. Long ball upfield. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Knocks it into space. Now it's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin. Oh, this is a very good run.
Added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And the shot! So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort.